Nestled in the heart of northwest Montana lies a stretch of mountains 35 miles long and 4 miles wide. These mountains are one of the last untamed areas in the lower 48 states. With 94,000 acres of rugged terrain, dense forest, and hidden trails, adventure awaits. This is the Cabinet Mountains Wilderness. And these mountains, well, they're my playground. Hey everybody out there in YouTube wasteland, it's your good old pal Jess, and we are HYOH-WU! Hike your own hike with us! And welcome to another exciting episode of Conquering the Cabinets. And what this series is about me and Blitz finishing off the rest of the lakes in the Cabinet Mountains Wilderness. So how did this come about? So one day I was sitting around the house putting pins in the map to see how many lakes I've been to in the cabinets, just kind of get a visual. And then I realized, holy crap, I don't have many more to do. So being the adventurous cat that I am, meow, I decided that I was going to finish off the rest of the lakes. When I started hiking the cabinets, wasn't my plan. It just kind of happened. We have come to the junction of 972 and 978. We will be coming back at a later date. This trail will take you to Little Ibex Lake, or what I like to call Little Ibex Lake, and I'll be doing that shortly. We want to stick on Trail 972 to get into Snowshoe. One thing to remember about Trail 972 is that a few years ago, actually more than a few years ago, they rerouted the trail because of a bridge washout. It added an extra 2 miles to the journey. It used to be a 5-mile trip in, now it's a 7-mile trip in. And right now we are walking on what appears to be the old road. Forecast did not call for rain, but it's looking like she might rain on us. Go. The road walk is officially over. We are back on trail And I think we're about a mile from the wilderness boundary at this point. Those dark clouds got me worried. I don't mind rain when I'm at camp, but bushwhacking is a totally different story. Okay, it's getting dark and it's gonna start raining. I reached out to a couple of friends with my Zaleo. I had them check their weather because my weather is saying it's supposed to be sunny, and they're saying that rain is coming, and I'm actually hearing a little bit of thunder. I, for one, am not gonna go to the base of Snowshoe Peak, which is the tallest peak in the Cabinet Mountains, and sit through a rain and possible thunder and lightning storm. Nope, nope, nope. Will not, cannot, well, I can. I choose not to do that. That is not my idea of a good time. It is our second try at Snowshoe Lake. We just crossed the wilderness boundary and the sun is out, disappearing behind clouds every now and then. If I haven't said it, this trail is just freaking beautiful. Ding dong! So Blitz and I just found this really cool camp spot with a waterfall. Got a little cool whirlpool in there. You could sit in there and soak it up. This is about a mile from Verdon Creek, right before you have to start bushwhacking. So I guess maybe if you were coming in and it's a little bit late in the evening, this is where I would shoot for. This is one of the spots I saw on the way up that I would definitely shoot for. Close water access, fire ring. You're not really set up for a hammock here, but a tent definitely. This is just friggin' beautiful. Another bear tree. I didn't see any fur. Doesn't mean that there's not any bears around. It isn't like they go, oh, I gotta go to that tree. Let people know I'm here. It's like the deer crossing signs on the highway, right? Just because there's deer crossing signs doesn't mean that's the only place that they go to cross the damn highway. Yeah. Huckleberries. One of the better parts about hiking. It's even better than ice cream. Trust me. I like my ice cream a lot. And hamburgers. And pizza. And tacos. Mountain raspberries. I am getting spoiled on this trip. Those are freaking good. Oh man. Wow. Ding dong. We are making our little descent down into Verdon Creek. Then we'll cross Verdon Creek, and that's when the shit's gonna get real. Cue Indiana Jones music. It's not a Jesse trip if we're not bushwhacking, right? Officially crossed what I believe is Verdon Creek. And now it looks like we're on Manway, which I heard is here, but now it's discerning from the Manway to the lake and game trail. There's two landmarks that I'm looking for. Number one is a little pond before the lake. And then number two is this 800-foot scab wall type looking thing, rock face that I have to crawl up. And then once I get that, then it's easy sailing right to the lake. Fun fact, now is when the real fun starts. Not only do we follow Manway and bushwhack, we got 2 miles and 1,600 foot of elevation gain. Save the best for last. Well, there it is. There's the 800-foot rock face that Blitz and I have to go up. Ding dong. Hey, 100 feet. It was the hardest part of the trip. Even old Blitzy was having a hard time. We're gonna probably have to figure out a different way than we came up. I mean, we'll go down there, but he was struggling a little bit. We just, that's what kicks your ass, is this last little part to get to the lake. All right, let's get to the lake. Take a little break for a second. I got a headache. Oh, fuck. We got eyes on lake. We made it to the lake. I get to wake up to that in the morning and have some coffee and breakfast. How lucky am I? Ding dong. This is easily, could be the most beautiful lake that I've been to yet in the Cabinet Mountain. Ding dong. Wowzers. Definitely worth the effort, and fish are jumping. I gotta get camp set up, get a little firewood. Oh, man. So, okay, we have the fire going and we have the hammock hung. Camp is set up. It is time for dinner. I'm gonna have myself a dehydrated meal. Got myself a little kitchen area over here. Just roll with it, just roll with it. Now just bounce with it, just bounce with it. Here come the men in black. Cold soaking the overnight oats with protein. They got raisins in there, and also yogurt raisins for that gut health. But I'm pretty sure it's not really good yogurt like that. Day dos. Good morning to you. Time for breakfast. Coffee. I think I'm even going to try my luck at fishing before I go today. One thing I've learned about doing these solo backpack trips with Blitz, when you get out in the wilderness, you're all by yourself. And it gives you time to think and time to ponder about life. And one thing is for sure, you're never gonna feel so alone, and yet you're never gonna feel so alive. I got a fish! Look at that. You are beautiful. Look at that. Oh, I caught a fish. I can't believe I caught a fish. All right, let's get you back into the water, buddy. Final thoughts on Snowshoe Lake. I'll be back, and I'm gonna come for 2 or 3 nights for sure. The trail itself is awesome. It's one of the prettiest trails I've done in a while. Also, when you cross Verdon Creek and you hit the Manway, I would say that it's more of a trail. I think it's just been trampled down so much now that it's at this point, very well defined. Don't be some bitch. Make sure fires are dead out. Only you can prevent forest fires. And it makes cool steam when you put water on it. It's like you're at a rock concert, you're Gene Simmons or something. Do 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 do. I'm losing it. I'm losing it.